Pag-usapan natin ang San Miguel Beermen. At una sa lahat, ayaw ma-misunderstood. So, dito pa lang sa umpisa, ika-clarify ko na yung mga sasabihin ko sa video na to. More of assessing them as a team, as an organization, galing sa point of view ng isang fan or someone from the outside kagaya ko. And I don't know kung napapansin nyo, pero lately, mas tame na talaga ako sa mga opinion or rants. Kasi parang I don't see that kind of discourse productive anymore. Well, minsan productive siya, pero most of the time, parang ano na lang siya, noise na lang siya for me. Kasi at the same time, there's too much hate and negativity going on sa social media and even sa, sa personal. I don't know, not sure. Pero kung paano kasi tayo mag-consume ng basketball content lately, 'di ba? Even yung mga Facebook pages, 'di ba? Talagang sinasadya nila na mainis ka for them to get an engagement from you, which is minsan guilty rin naman ako. Pero that's the game talaga. So, minsan din natin maiiwasan. Pero as much as I can, tinatry ko i-minimize. And so, ayun, promise yung mga sasabihin ko sa video na to, it'll be hard to swallow, pause, pero tatry ko maging level-headed and hindi hater energy. And again, walang script ng video na to, and this is not going to be an edited video na, may stats ako, may highlights, may clips ang papakita. Itong video na to talagang lang, yung OG Buckets video na magyayap lang ako sa microphone. Yung galing sa puso talaga. And honestly, itong topic kasi na to, even last conference pa, iniisip ko na siyang gawin about sa kanila. Pero it seems like kasi yung discourse din kasi surrounding SMB struggles lately, interesting siya for me. And lagi siyang nakasentro sa imports nila, which is valid naman. Kasi yung imports nila lately, 4 na yon this conference. Let's just say nag-underperform sa standards nila. And dun papasok yung pinakaunang point ko na gusto kong i-share. Standards and expectations. Kasi San Miguel Beermen sila diba? Yung SMB, sila yung flagship team ng SMC. San Miguel Beer. So, yung budget, sila yung may pinakamalaking budget sa lahat ng SMC teams. I don't know, I'm not sure, pero obvious naman, diba? Tingnan mo lang yung team nila, yung mga pangalan doon. And they also have Junmar Fajardo, which is arguably, the GOAT of PBA basketball. So, ang laki na expectations sa kanila to perform. And yung expectations na yun, parang expected na yun every damn year na parang, dapat lang, top 3 kayo, San Miguel Beer kayo Diba? Dapat lang. Sa roster nyo na yan, dapat lang. May Junmar Fajardo kayo, dapat lang. So, when it doesn't work out sa kung paano nila in-expect because of what they have, parang dun nagsisimula feeling ko yung irrational decisions and yung panic. Kasi ayokong i-bash yung system and how their coaches, diba, craft their game plans and, paano sila nagtatakbo ng opensa-depensa. Kasi, yes, pwede nating pag-usapan yon, pero, yun na yan Kumbaga, hindi doon nagmumula. I feel like nagmumula ito sa mismong root of their identity as a team. Kasi dati, may Death 5 sila, diba, na kapag not, Arwin Santos, Junmar Fajardo, Marshall Lesiter, Chris Ross. So, if hindi nagwo-workout yung mga bagay-bagay, lagi silang merong babalikan na Death 5, grabe chemistry, it works, 'di ba? So, kapag nagsa-struggle sila, magtiwala tayo dito sa isang bagay na to na gumagana for us and we know nagagana kung pagkakatiwalaan natin. So, I feel like lately, yung team ng San Miguel, yes, talent-wise, they have everything. Literally, like last conference nga, halos 3 yung starting lineup nila. Ngayon, they added Wami Chongson, 'di ba? They added Andreas Cahilig, which is, essentially a younger version of Arwin Santos, pero hindi ko maintindihan bakit hindi siya na-utilize na 4, small ball 4. And again, babalik ako doon sa expectations kasi pag hindi kasi kagad nagbunga yung ginagawa nila, ang bilis nilang magpanic. Kasi San Miguel nga sila, may expectations. So walang room for them, diba, to make mistakes. Unlike other teams like TNT, Meralco, Barangay Ginebra, lahat ng yun may identity. So for example, for TNT, yes, alam ko maraming haters si Coach Chot Reyes, pero hindi natin pwedeng i-deny na si Coach Chot may identity as a team. May identity siya as a coach. So pag hindi gumagana yung mga bagay-bagay, meron silang pagkakatiwalaan na okay, let's trust Coach Chot's game plan, diba, and system. Kasi ang TNT, apparently, okay, isa sila sa mga pinaka-advanced na teams in terms of, using advanced analytics and data gathering. So, pagdating naman sa Barangay Ginebra, kapag hindi gumagana, kasi, madalas din, hindi naman madalas, di ba? Like, may mga bago rin naman sa team nila. And tumatanda na rin si Brownlee. So, when things doesn't work out, hindi sila agad nagpapanik. Pwede nilang pagkatiwalaan, okay, we have Coach Tim and his triangle offense. Magtiwala tayo sa triangle and tingnan natin saan tayo dadalhin nito. So, laging merong babalik-balikan na isang bagay na may tiwala sila na i-guide sila. So, for San Miguel, I feel like yun yung nawawala. Wala silang identity right now. Like, yes, talented sila. They have all the players. Pwede silang mamitas ngayon kung gusto nila. As in, ngayon, today, 'di ba? Maglista na sila ng mga pangalan sa farm team nila na tinatalo sila na number 1 seed. Pwede na silang pumitas doon kahit kailan nila gusto. Pero, hindi rin kasi madali to constantly add players to your team and then expect quick turnaround or mabilis na resulta na maganda. So I feel like yun yung problema for San Miguel, na ang taas ng expectations pero yung identity wala pa. And I feel like isa yon sa mga reasons kung bakit binalik si Coach Leo Austria. Kasi si Coach Leo Austria, like whether you like him or not, 'di ba? Meron siyang isang set na goal, meron siyang isang set na identity as a coach. Okay? Ito yung ginagawa ko, 4 out 1 in. So, hindi man to gumana or hindi, outdated man o hindi, meron akong identity. 'Di ba? So hopefully, 'di ba, with Coach Leo being back, magsimula na yung mabuo ulit yung identity ng San Miguel Beermen. Makita ulit nila ano yung needs nila. 'Di ba? Not just talent. Kaya paano magke-create ng system. Kasi si Coach Leo, nung pumasok siya dati, 'di ba? Si Arwind, the player that he was before, Arwind had to play a role para maging effective sila as a unit. Okay, nabawasan si Arwind ng touches, pero mas naging effective siya as a player kasi naging perfect glue siya to the eventual PBA GOAT ng generation natin. So, parang yun yung hinahanap ko sa San Miguel, yung identity and yung trust, playing for one another. Kasi it's one thing to be talented and it's another to be a talented team. And I feel like ang solution, solution dito is to get an import that fills a need na will be consistently there. Like, it's not going to be Benny Boatwright kasi si Boatwright isang conference lang. So, humanap sila ng 6'5 na Benny Boatwright. Kahit mediocre player lang, basta 3&D. Don't expect that player to score 20 points every night. 3&D lang. You don't have to expect perfection from the import. Tiwala lang, kahit mag-underperform, kapit lang. Kasi eventually, magugulo yan as a team, as a unit. Malay mo, meron kang, another Death 5 na mabuo. Kasi hindi nangyayari ngayon eh. Kasi walang tiwala eh. Onting mali, palit. Onting talo, pasabog. Paano magkakaroon ng path to success kung hindi naman porket kaya mo, gagawin mo?